Hey Internet, Food Wars this week was actually really fun, showing up the little Shogeki versus of Soma and Megumi versus Kojiro and his fine French cuisines. And honestly, it was a pretty normal setup for how most of these Shogekis go. However, the magic in this episode was pretty much watching all of the other chefs interact with one another, or pretty much, I will say, watching Hanako interact with everybody else, because as far as I know, Hanako, she was there, but they were constantly tying her up with ropes and duct tape, because they were the reason why she isn't a judge is because she's going to be super biased. And honestly, to Gen's word, she was biased as fuck. Even pretty much voting, or at least trying to sway the votes of the other judges to pretty much force him to lose, which really wasn't based on cooking. It was just based upon the fact that she just didn't like Kojiro and how much or at least how he did his classes, which is something that I really do admire. To me, all the other characters in this at this point, they were pretty much okay with how Kojiro was actually presenting himself. But either way, though, it was pretty much more or less, man, a Kojiro Hanako thing, along with Gen, who was pretty much trying to be an overall teacher, being a survival of the fittest type of teacher. But either way, it was pretty much your average Shokugeki of Megumi. Well, now, except for this one's trying to make Megumi the lead chef. And it's actually really funny of watching her, deciding something to cook and telling Soma all these things. But then it's all the other chefs pretty much kind of caught on really quickly. It was he's ahead of her. He actually cooks like a master chef. Or at least he's doing things how somebody who has lived in the kitchen pretty much all their lives would, which is actually something that I really do kind of respect, because a lot of the times it's a lot of them, they sort of look at his cooking as if or at least they probably really wouldn't expect him to be this type of chef, but it's things in which that Soma does to sort of hint at to be his father is something bigger than what Soma's actually leading on, which is something that in the last episode, Gen pretty much hinted at, of him being the only chef who really knew about Soma's father and about his past. And it's actually rather crazy to me that some of these other chefs, they probably never really even heard of the Yukihira name. But then again, he runs a small family restaurant of just him and his father. So I do sort of understand the fact of he's not that big of a household name. But either way, at the same time, you would sort of expect specific people to sort of pick out crazy names like Yukihira. But then again, who knows how many years it is been, or again, like I said before, this is a background this is a backwater restaurant. But honestly, based upon Soma's father's skills and also of us watching him easily get a high quality chef job, I would say that he does have enough skill to match practically one of these chefs here, pretty much even blowing them out of the water. But either way, that is just my thinking on the matter, because I do sort of strain that topic a lot. But either way, please tell me, what do you think about this episode down there in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next John Graves show. And what do you think Megumi's and what kind of rating do you think that Megumi's dish is going to get? So please tell me down there in the comment section. Catch you on the next John Graves show. Please like this video, share it with all of your friends and all on your media sites, and I'll catch you on the next John Graves show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.